everybody.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Welcome to the AirgunGear show. This is my video of the Rocky Mountain Airgun challenge, which has been put on by Utah Airguns. And yep, as you can tell from the backdrop, I'm sat up a valley in a mountain range in Utah with an enormous house just there. I've been videoing all week. Some of it may make sense and some of it may not, and I'm not going to sit here and do a complete regurgitation. I'm just going to run the tape and put some audio over the top. But I can tell you that I've had a fabulous time, and I will tell you more about this beauty in a minute. Here we go. First things first, I need to get to Utah, a 10-hour flight with Wi-Fi on board. So I chatted on Facebook while halfway across the Atlantic. That's a first for me. Flying in, I'm guessing that's a big Salt Lake, as I'm landing at Salt Lake City. And for those of you into your Ice Age history, everywhere you see on this video was once underwater during the Ice Age. Not now though, or we wouldn't be landing there. Utah is like a detox centre for me. You see, Utah doesn't sell much coffee. They just don't drink it. And I'm a coffee addict, so this could be a cold turkey few days. Collect the car, then the first stop, according to my body time of 10 PM, is a drive of around 1 hour to Utah Airguns. The store is in Mapleton, a beautiful town on the side of Provo and Springfield. And inside Utah Airguns is a fine selection of quality airguns. This is the meeting point for my fellow travellers such as Donnie, Matt, Ted, Steve, Frederick and Johan. I will be part of Team FX while I'm here, and Utah Airguns let me choose anything I want, and I pick a gun off the shelf. I chose a Crown in 2.5 with a special custom dip stock. More about that shortly. Utah are forever dipping and cerakoting things, and this is a custom impact being shown by Ryan. The event is held at the Garth Kilpatrick range. Why Garth feels the need to kill Patrick, I've no idea. I'm sure Patrick is not that bad a person. Anyway, we get a look at the range on the way to the house, and we travel in Cameron's dirty car. Then it's a 20-minute drive up the canyon to the home for the week. I say home in the loosest possible term. This house is like Vegas without the gambling. 60,000 square feet internally. We have our own cinema, bowling alley, pool, and a whole quarry of marble. Best part is the grounds, which go on for as far as the eye can see, and that means shooting is a must. My rifle is .25. I've never had a .25 Crown before, and I have a Night Force 5x20 on top. This is time for the FX team to practice and set for the competition. I am, and I will admit, out of my league. Totally. Give me a rifle at home and I have time to learn and practice. But I got my travel plans less than a week ago, so practice did not happen. It's not the best group in the world. But it's me, not the gun. But thankfully, Ted steps in and helps me out. But I still have a lot to learn.
Just so you know,
yeah,
Mr. Airgun shooter, your parallax was floating about
yeah,
an
and I
inch.
just completely realised that I didn't dial it from 75. Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
That's not going to help you.
Okay. I'm having a little lesson on how to shoot from Mr. Ted.
we had the magazine in, right?
Yeah.
Four of them went through this right here.
Yeah.
And then I had a, you know, the wind might have shifted or who knows what changed, or it just throws off your mojo to have to fiddle with it and stuff it in the breech. So that's my fifth bit up there.
But I mean, that if you scuff the front of the pellet as it goes in, because I mean,
Yeah,
it is.
I'm doing that.
You got the small channel, yeah.
So you're trying to get it in there, and yeah, it's exactly right. You hit that brass piece, and then you know, you bump it with that, and you stuff it in there.
Yeah.
So that's likely that. This is why I always prefer magazine, actually, because as long as it's not dinging up the pellet, it gives you a more consistent load by far. I think so.
So yeah, I mean, that was me. Yep. That's you. Yeah, you win. Yeah, we're done.
There's 10 shots, quick and dirty, off a rickety plastic bench. I was gonna say this on my channel, but what the heck, I'll give it to Giles. I told you guys that every gun of mine is always on probation, and I meant that. And you know that I've been shooting that 25 impact with a smooth twist barrel for 3 years. Yeah, this is one of those moments of change. That gun is not this good. And my new gun, my 30 caliber, is this good all the time. So, there's a change of the guard. For the foreseeable future, it's gonna be my new 30 cal.
I chose the Crown in 2.5 because I have a 2.2 Crown on high power at home and it shoots lights out. Thus, I went a bit bigger in pellet to help with any wind. My 30 cal impact I am still learning. This is my first outing shooting with Team FX and the pressure is high. They are a team who wants to win. My aim is not to come last and to try and come above someone that I know. It is absolutely cock on. At 75, I'm getting, you know, little groups like that, which makes me very, very happy. So what have we got here? So we've got 600 X barrel. I've been shooting two ways. I've been shooting with the shroud out and I've been shooting with the shroud in. And I have to say that there is a slight difference when you have the shroud out for your zero setup, but actually I quite like with the shroud in. Camo dip, and they all come out slightly different. It's like a stock blank, so it is a solid stock. I'm guessing it's pretty similar to the synthetic stock that you get, but it's just been dipped. Now I've had mine on max, and I've had that set on 25 or 30, and it has just worked faultlessly. Now we're going to talk about the glass on the top. That's Night Force. Whoa! I don't think I've ever had anything that high in retail on a rifle before. And it really, really, really does make a difference. But the gun, wow. In 2.5, how can I describe it? I'm going to put my neck completely out there. And I'm going to say, actually, out of the box, this is the best 2.5 I've ever shot. This really is quite incredible. Now, I'm not saying that because FX and Utah Airguns have been good enough to help me get to this competition. Let's be clear on that. There is no way that I would sit here and say that if I genuinely didn't mean it. This gun is really, really good. In fact, I'm trying to do negotiations today to try and take this home with me. Pool time, food and relaxation is due. We had a lecture in the home cinema from Jim Smith. Now Jim is an ex-Delta Force sniper. If you've watched Black Hawk Down, Jim was in the first helicopter to be downed and won medals for bravery for his actions. If you want to meet a real-life Terminator, it's probably Jim. Very interesting chats, and he stayed all weekend.
You may or may not just be able to see me, but it's 5:40 in the morning. I'm woken up by banging noises from just over there. Right outside my bedroom window is Frederick Axelson practicing at 5:40 in the morning, right next to where I'm asleep.
Day one of the competition, and this is something I was not expecting. Nothing I'd tried before. First half was the speed skills challenge. Basically, you get put into squads of maybe 6 or 8, and then each squad moves from bench to bench, and each bench is a different challenge, which you all either shoot against each other or under timed conditions. This ranges from spinners between 20 and 100 yards, moving targets, big targets, small targets, and I mean match head size small, and it's all scored.
3, 2, 1, shoot!
So I'm here with Cameron. Now Cameron does things for Utah Airguns, don't you?
Yeah,
What is it you do?
I do a little bit of everything, a little marketing, a little website stuff, some videos, some photos.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, all that fun stuff.
Driven me around for a couple of days.
I got to drive Giles around the first day when he got here. You know, he was a little confused, but we got to the range and
more confused about the dirty car. Wasn't I?
yeah, a little bit of a dirty car, but we made it.
We made it.
We made it to the
here.
range and everything.
We have to say that these guys have worked like dogs. Would that be the right phrase? Not dogs. It's maybe a bit.
No, I think that's fair.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And do you want to tell everyone what I scored? Because no one knows at the moment. What did I score?
Can I double check? So I don't say the wrong score.
That's fine. We're looking.
And your name was oh yes, Mr.
Ted.
Mr.
My
Giles.
name's Ted. Ted Bier. No, okay.
Our friend Giles here shot a 212
not
with
bad.
3 X's.
3 X's. So I'm here. I've bumped into 3 faces that you may know, or may not know, but you're going to know them now. We've got Michael, who runs Airgun Nation, very, very important, airgunnation.com. We've got Joe, who's Predator here in the USA, makes pellets, and we've got Tomcat Airguns. How are you doing, gentlemen? You enjoying it?
Oh yeah, great. It's a good time. Really good time out here.
How did you get on yesterday?
Did fairly well. I made it to the Speed Skill Challenge final today, so I'm excited.
So what time is that shoot, do you know?
Probably after we wrap this up, we're heading over there.
Okay, so shut up, Giles, and move on. But Michael does Airgun Nation. Go and have a look at it. It's super important. How about you, Joe? You enjoying it?
I'm having a great time. Yeah. I don't shoot though, so I'm just here representing Predator JSB. That's all I do.
So you're a glamorous mingler, which I've said before. That
Not as dapper as you, but I'll take that.
We'll give that a go. And this is Tom from Tomcat Airguns. You enjoying it?
Oh, absolutely. It's a nice, relaxed atmosphere and a lot of fun. Managed to qualify for both the 100 and the speed finals, so we'll see what happens today.
To be honest, you're going to find that a lot. I talk to people that have qualified and have got higher scores than me, so it's like I'm talking to them, but I really don't want to, if I'm honest. But no, you're doing good. And so make sure you check out Tom on YouTube as well, Tomcat Airguns, and also you're a firefighter, which is super important. Yeah, and you were busy before you got here.
I worked a 36-hour shift right before I drove here to have fun down here. And then I'll go back to work.
That's it. So even if you're half asleep, you can still beat me. The second half is precision rifle, and this is similar to the speed skills, but this time it's moving from prone to kneeling, sitting and standing as quick as you can. Again, all timed. In some sections, the idea is to hit a single target as many times as you can in 10 seconds. That was popular.
Hey, John from FX USA. Giles is off eating lunch. Shocking. I think it's second lunch.
What?
Donnie from Donnie FL here. Donnie, what are you thinking about the event here at the Rocky Mountain Challenge?
I think it's awesome. Everyone's having a great time, and I think Utah's doing an awesome job.
Yeah, I got to tell you, the one thing I'm seeing everywhere is this.
Smiles.
Everybody's having an awesome time. I mean, heck, I even made it to the Speed Silhouette final. Well, play in, but it's part of my long con. So anyways. But hey, I got to tell you, I've been in the industry for about 4 years now. And last year, the one thing I read on the forums the most everyone's talking about, next to maybe FX, is this guy, the Donnie FL silencers. Everybody knows if you want to keep a gun quiet. I mean, how have you done it? Because you came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's very humbling. You know, it's all about the forums and the social media really supported me, and I think that's who I have to thank for.
Yeah.
I'm here with the most important crew of the whole weekend, and this is the ladies running the food, and as you can tell, I like my food. And we've got Laurie here. Say hello, Laurie.
Hi, I'm Justin's wife.
That's correct, and so obviously she's very, very important. Then we're going to go down the lady line here. Here we go. First,
Rachel, Sydney, Kate, Carly.
Okay, and these ladies have been doing a fantastic job with the food. Have you all been enjoying it?
Yes, this has been great.
Yeah.
It has been so fun.
Have you been up to the house, haven't you? I've seen you there.
Yeah.
They've been sneaking up and going swimming while everybody else is down here sweating away.
I gotta admit, every time we go back to the house, someone comes running out and disappears off in a car because they've been swimming and doing things.
Yeah.
So it is quite good fun.
You know what? It's been awesome to be able. Justin has loved working with this group of people, and so to be able to put names with faces for us, because we hear a lot. We hear a lot about Giles. We hear a lot about Frederick, and it's been awesome for us to see, you know, the industry and what makes it work and what makes people enjoy it.
By close of play at 4:30 p.m, everyone was shattered, but very happy. Scores kept secret until later. But these shooters mean business. Prizes of up to $3,000 are on offer to win today's event. It's Friday, and I simply cannot remember Thursday night. Something happened, but I've no idea what. Day 2, the 75-yard bench rest. 2 categories, pro and amateur. Why I'm in pro, I've no idea. Again, it's done in squads. The wind was for my lane right to left, and way windier than practice. At the range at the house, I was getting 5 on a dime at 75 yards, but that was with maybe a 1 to 2 mile an hour wind. This is a 6 to 9 mile an hour wind, and that makes a difference. The whole range felt different. Everyone had a game face on. However, new inventions were on show to put a smile on your face. This is a double bottle impact. I shared this online, and everyone seems to like the idea for bench shooting. Granted, putting it in a bag or a case may be tricky, but the shot count will be fabulous. The Wolfpack were also on hand. They're the team from Airguns of Arizona. A 12-hour drive brings them to Utah. Can you imagine the smell inside that truck after 12 hours with 4 men in hot conditions? Mind you, Shane Keller looked on good form. My heat came round. I did have a small distraction. My target got hit by crossfire around 10 times. To say I was frustrated would be polite. However, in any competition these things happen, and the Utah team were able to rectify the situation. But it did break my concentration and confidence. That's not any excuse though, I shot what I shot. The gun performed superbly, and everyone else online agreed it was the wind that would finalise the scores. The Wolfpack. Okay, so that's Jared, and we've got Alvaro, and then we've got Ken again as well. There we go. And you know Jared from AOA, Airguns of Arizona. I know him very well. And we know Alvaro from, is it what remind me?
Sun City Airguns.
That's the one. Yeah. I always get the two mixed up. I don't know why. I do apologise. I'm useless. But there we go. Are you enjoying it?
A lot. I'm having a great time, having fun with the friends, with you, with everybody. It's very nice to be here.
Yeah. And how have you got on? How do you think you've got on?
I did really good. I had like 226, I think. I was third in the overall right now, so I feel very happy with what I did.
That's brilliant. And then we talked to the other superstar from AOA. How did you get on?
Well, I'm in front of a camera right now. I feel like I look okay. So in terms of how did I get along?
I think what we need to know is how is your hair today?
Oh,
do we do that? Yeah.
Is it? I don't know. That you have to send me this video for my approval before you post that.
Yeah, really? Okay. No, I've got a little button that'll just make you bold.
Yeah.
So, sorry, how are you getting on? How did you do?
The wind made me very humble yesterday. It was not an easy shoot. I'd never tout myself as a professional shooter, and I was in a group of people that were shooting very, very well. So I got humbled. Is what I did.
Cool. Yeah.
Always good sometimes.
I'm in your club. So and what guns were you shooting? Let's just check that first.
I was shooting a 25 caliber Brocock Bantam sniper, regulated.
Okay. And how did you get on with that?
It shot great.
Yeah.
It was always consistent. And that's what I was saying. I was holding about 3 to 4 MOA on my windage.
Yeah.
And it was consistent. But if I miss between 3 and 4, if I guess 3 and it's 4, you're outside of the 9 ring. And
it's. I mean, for me.
Yeah. It was
2 shots made all the difference, and that was it. It's just the win. And how about yourself? What were you shooting?
Brocock Bantam Sniper 2, regulated. A very nice gun. It's 25 cal. Very nice. Very consistent and the shooting. So it was really good.
Yeah,
I love it.
A little secret. I've got one. You just haven't seen the video on it yet, but they are very, very good. This is Matt. Now, Matt, you've just had the result. Tell everyone what happened.
So apparently, I've won the precision rifle course. I looked at the results, or what was published last night, and I just saw that there was a three-way tie that had to be sorted out this morning, so they had to shoot out for that position, and I just assumed that was a three-way tie in first place. So I thought, I probably, I knew I did well, but I thought, okay, maybe I'm like 4th or 5th or 6th or something. And when I arrived here this morning, everyone came to me and said, "Congratulations, Matt, on your win." And I was like, what the heck? So yeah, apparently I've won, but I'm not going to think about it too much until it's confirmed. But hopefully it's true.
Are we allowed to mention the dollars, Matt? How much do you think
yeah.
you won?
If I have won, then that's $3,000 in my pocket, which is totally worth the 30 plus hours of travel to get here.
Yeah. I didn't see the big ball competition later in the day. I admit jet lag and hunger overcame me, and I retired to Las Vegas 2.0 for the evening. I got taken out for sushi. Team FX likes sushi. I don't like sushi. Who eats raw fish? That's just food poisoning waiting to happen. The results came out. As expected, I did not make the second round, but I shot my best score in benchrest ever, I believe. And I beat Frederick Axelson by 1x. I was not last. And for an off-the-shelf gun with less than a tin of pellets put through it, I was middle of the pack in the pro class. That comes from the quality of the gun. The Saturday morning saw the shoot-offs from the speed shoot and the precision targets, and this for me was the most fun to watch. Freddie versus Matt Dubber was legend, and the cheering and clapping was a joy to hear on the range.
Fire. Hit. 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 Stop it.
Our sport is welcoming to all, and everyone was having a great time. Then Saturday PM, the 100 yards pro and amateur shoot, and you could feel the tension. But we wouldn't get the results until the dinner later that evening. Thoughts, Mr. Bier?
My thoughts? The thoughts are, anyone who can keep this from being entirely ugly will be in a much better place than the bulk of the rest of them. So every mile an hour out here is just about an inch for our guns. So we just moved 12 inches, now 8 inches right there, and that little puff right there, that's an 8-inch push.
I knew it. You're blocking my signal.
What?
You're blocking my signal. 100-yard action.
Right, see this? This is Steve's helipad. This is where Steve has to land. So if I stand on Steve's heli thing, it means Steve can't land. And I can hear it buzzing just up there, trying to come down. But yeah, I know I'm an idiot. I'm aware of that. Steve knows that. Steve knows I'm an idiot. But I'm not in this bit of the competition, so I've got to find something to do. So I'm annoying the drone. Right, in the middle of a shoot-off going on in the background, I finally managed to get hold of this man. This is Justin Jacobson. You're the owner, president of Utah Airguns. Justin, good to see you.
Good to see you.
And
good to have you.
First thing I need to do is say big thank you. You've brought me over here for this superb competition. Thank you ever so much.
Oh, thank you for coming. It's flattering to have you here.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. And we're having such a fabulous time.
Yeah.
All those different, we're trying not to be too loud by the way, but all those different competitions on Thursday.
That was wild.
Such variety.
Yeah.
I did really badly, but you can go from shooting spinners, kneeling, standing, lying down. It's like nothing we've tried before.
Yeah, we had some little tiny targets from awkward position to shoot. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
And everybody had a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah. I mean, something to take away from these few days is the smiles. It's just everyone is smiling, and all ages taking part. And you've also got the thing as well, is that all the pros are working with the amateur guys.
Yeah.
To show them how to improve.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch because I mean, we were running through those precision courses and the speed matches, and you had the expert guys, hey, helping out the amateurs, and everybody was high-fiving and having a great time, and I was worried sick. I'll be honest with you. I was worried sick putting on my first match. Yeah. And after Thursday, I was beaming. I was dead tired, but I was beaming. I was so excited because everybody was just having a blast.
I think from size and scale point of view, it's right for the first year. Yeah. But it's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's stacked out, literally. It's like there's so many people here, and you've got spectators too. There are people that are just coming to spend the day that aren't even shooting. Yeah,
it was fun down there. They were shooting the finals in the speed challenge and the PRS match, and the whole crowd's cheering for every shooter. It was awesome. It was a great time.
It's good. And you got some exciting things for next year. Have you already started thinking for next year's competition?
I know what not to do, and I know what to do. And I've already got some other things in mind that will be really exciting.
Good.
And the whole goal to this entire shoot was for everybody to network, to have a great time, and just enjoy it. Just have the time of their life. I want it to be the funnest shoot of the year they go to, where everybody just has fun. Yeah. It's a relaxed environment, and I think we nailed that part.
I think you've nailed that beyond your wildest dreams, I think, to be honest. So listen, everyone out there, Utah Airguns, they're on the map now. And this is a competition that you need to include in your diary, without doubt. And I will be back next year.
Awesome.
I'm going to try and drag some more Brits with me as well.
That would
be good. So listen, my friend, I'm going to let you get on. Thank you ever so much again. Now the full results are posted online. I did not video the dinner. I was too busy enjoying myself. But a raffle to win rifles and all sorts of goodies was also on offer. Johan Axelsson from Team FX won the overall benchrest event. Well done, sir. With the weekend shooter award going to Thane Simmons. I got that recording, that's going in. That's the one. Plus, Matt Dubber won the Precision Shooters competition, and cash prizes between $3,000 and $5,000 were being handed out to Johan and Matt. Well done both. And Thane won a signed Warcat Wildcat Mark II. The pool party went on until around 1 AM. I'll show you a clip or two. Oh. Go. Sunday was a day of relaxing. A walk up a mountain with the team was in order. From a cable car, and then you walk along a trail. Rather pretty.
Zip.
The zip.
Zip.
Zip. Right, we get that on video.
The zip line.
The zip line. The zip line goes all the way down?
I'm just trying to figure out how to fold this stupid thing. That'll work.
I mean, we're at like 10,000 feet, and that is the way down. That is just, okay, general opinion on that, please?
I'll go with the flow. Whatever.
Really?
Yeah, whatever.
You're gonna live life to the extreme, Giles. Really?
Yes.
Here we go. Oh my lord. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. To say I'm terrified would be an understatement. I am on a wire chair going down. Look at this. Oh. That is just incredible. Oh. There's my feet. Just to point out, if you're still watching this, we're here for the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge. This has all been put on for us by FX and Utah Airguns, and it has been just the most incredible few days, and a very big thank you to them for doing this for us.
Are you still alive?
I'm still alive, and you know what, that was, I thought I'd be terrified, but I wasn't. I just wasn't. The whole week the house was full of people, cars, guns, and you never knew what was coming next. This was year one of the competition, and without doubt I will be back if they will have me.
Oh, Frederick! You got it all dusty!
I'm sorry about that, Mom.
Holding on it.
Yeah, I know.
But they're going that way.
Yeah. Hey, you got that,
Only in
bird.
America can you shoot an AK-47 at tin cans.